All right, so this is another article about more than half a million. They're saying more than a half a million illegal immigrants have been deported from the U.S. They're saying more than 527,000 illegal immigrants have been removed from the U.S. so far under the Trump admin. The DHS said in a statement on October 27th. The Trump admin is on pace to shatter its historic records. Historic records. Wow. More than 2 million illegal aliens have left the U.S., including 1.6 million who have voluntarily self-deported and over 527,000 deportations, close to a million, half a million. This is just the beginning for Trump had jump-started an agency that was hamstrung. Well, based on, they said it was 11 million, right? So based on that, they need to do 2 million a year to even think about getting close. More so 2.5 million a year. But this whole year they've only done, well, I guess you got to give them more time until January when he really when the president really got in, but still the government is offering illegal immigrants 1,000 and free flights to self-deport back to their home nations. Interesting. Wow. This gives them a chance to come back legally. Wow, come back. Come back. Wow, they're saying currently ICE has 129 detention facilities across the U.S. to house illegal immigrants before presenting them before an immigration judge or removing them from the country. Wow, these comments going to be interesting. The impact has been distributed through Chicago, Portland, Washington, and LA. Those are the top four cities they've been targeting. Yeah. What our law enforcement has accomplished for the American people under President Trump is nothing short of extraordinary, she wrote. She wrote that on X. Noam Christie. Wow. We will continue to fulfill at POTUS promise to make America safe and secure our borders and protect our people. 300 and some comments, 13,000 views. It's not enough. Start jailing employers of illegal immigrants. For real. Give them substantial mandatory sentences. Take all their assets away. Telling you, man. And even what about the ones that are employed on their own? This is the only way it would stop. Also, should be a felony to rent or sell like domicile to an illegal. Only U.S. citizens should be allowed to own U.S. real estate. Yeah. But is that the case? And is that the case? Yeah. I need to ask that. Is it like that in the U.S. or even Canada, Europe? As a U.S. citizen, I'm not allowed to purchase real estate in many, many countries across the globe. You are renting whomever you wish. I'm talking about holding title. That should be only for citizens. See what else they saying in the comment section. You know, full cooking well, they're illegal when you hire them. In fact, that is exactly why you hire them. Wow. 10 to 1. So if I go to a job site and have to conduct a random Davis Bacon wage interview, I discern that the worker is illegal. DHS ICE will get an anonymous tip. Wow. Wow, he said Home Depot at 47th and Western Ave in Chicago has boatloads of illegal just standing around in the morning looking for work. Wow, boatloads. They work for cash under the table and oftentimes under minimum wage. Wow. If they get hurt on the job, they show up in the county. Wow, and taxpayers are forced to pay their bills. Democrats lie all the time, and illegals do get free healthcare. I've seen it firsthand. What? Illegals get free healthcare? How? I am Satoshi is saying that illegals are getting free healthcare. How the fuck? Let's see what else they saying. Funny how there's no more food stamp money for Americans in need, but there's plenty for illegal pieces of shit, though, right, Dems? It's an illegal pieces of shit. Uh, these comment sections be a comedy, be a comedy. A comedy's on too, dog. Like, these comments, dog. That's one of the funniest comments I've seen. It's funny how there's no more food stamp money for Americans in need, but there is plenty for illegal pieces of shit, though, right? Yeah, I said there. There's plenty for illegal pieces of shit. Uh, Miller, interesting. If this EBT slash snap ends, would be interesting to see if it makes illegals go home. It might be that simple. If this EBT slash snap ends, would be interesting to see if it makes illegals go home. It might be that simple. Interesting. Are illegals getting EBT too? Wow. Nothing changes when I see less Hispanics with their anchor kids and less towel heads walking around my grocery stores. The towel heads. I believe the stats. So far, it's only gotten worse. Nothing, nothing, nothing has changed as far as I can see. Nothing changes. His name is User. Username indeed checks all categories. Username indeed checks all categories of requirements. Let me see what else they saying. Change the law so every employer of illegals get an automatic return and a huge fine. Also, in our free share, welfare, health, education, tax bennies, legal housing, etc. For any illegal, no matter the age, since they parasites, pop a baby and then use it to claim free shit. Wow, they really be doing that shit. 17 and 1. Wow. It's such an obvious solution. That's why the open border uniparty tried to fight it tooth and nail. Where Jaggy, the pretend 3R, where are the mass deportations more in the H-1B visa import scam? Hire Americans. Year for Jay, get rid of every Indian in the U.S. and voted H-1B. They all lied about their skills and are only important because their manager making the application is Indian and getting a kickback. It's ridiculous from both sides. Let's see what else. Samuel Maverick, I would get happy when the deportations get anywhere near the 30 million that came here illegally under the communist Dems, and when the scam H-1B work visas used to fill jobs where the U.S. employer cannot supposedly find qualified U.S. applicants. Wow, total scam. Where the U.S. employer and when the scam H-1B work visas used to fill jobs where the U.S. employer cannot supposedly find qualified U.S. applicants. Wow. Michael Yon and Matt Bracken went down to the Darien Gap and witnessed firsthand the USID bought and paid for invasion supported by Catholic Charities and United Ministries. Maverick. Wow. Everybody blaming the illegals in this article. Foreign-born resident and foreign-born citizens stop all the welfare, SNAP, public housing. I used to just drive around all the construction sites. They're still all over the place on basically every single job site. Home Depot. And they haven't got Home Depot and Lowe's too, but at least these guys are working and not dealing most anyway. Uh, those are rookie numbers. You got to step that game up. That will be nearly a million a year and does not include those who leave. A good start. Tell that to Biden or what? Sir Barcelona, he said, tell that to Biden. Trying to put in judgment the Trump. I'm ready if I go to Mexico, sneak back out of the border. Toss fine. Claim my finish. I say Tahiti. Market free plane ticket. 1,000 spent on money. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. Carter Pay, well, I might suggest instead of toss your ID that you FedEx it to the hotel in Tahiti to make your return trip easier. A half million to 45 million. There are people so there's a comment in the comment section. There's a comment. This shit's a comedy show, bro. My there are 20 million plus illegal receiving welfare food stamps to Medicaid. Get them all out. The sick of my, wow. All right, we might do a part two on this. Wow. All right. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Holla.